Hey guys, so I am back with another video, or I guess should I say voiceover. I am trying something different today. And so I had to jump on the bandwagon. I have to talk about what everybody else was talking about right now. And that is about the slap that was heard around the world. Will Smith slapped the fuck out of Chris Rock. And I know some people are like, oh, it was fake. He had a padded prosthetic on his face, on his cheek. It was fake, blah blah blah. Y'all will believe anything, okay? People love conspiracy theories. I do not know why. People love conspiracy theories. Now, y'all may think it was fake, but no. No. That man cussed him out even after he did slap him and went back to his seat. Cussed his ass out. You could tell by the looks on people's faces around him that was not fake.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
The main issue is that this is a cultural thing. Okay? There is no way that Will Smith would have walked up to anyone other than a black person, slapped them, and then turn around and walk away as if there was no threat coming. He knew Chris Rock wasn't going to hit him, or I should say he hoped to God that Chris Rock was going to have enough professionalism to not come after him. Because let that have been, I don't know, Ricky Gervais, Steve Martin. We know black people, we can fight the whole block and leave and act like nothing happened. No one's calling the cops. No one's pressing any charges. That's black culture, okay? And I just feel like if Will Smith had walked up to anybody else that was not black, it would have been a problem. The Oscars would have taken it differently. If that had been a white man, if that had been a white woman, they would have escorted him off of the property. The person that was assaulted probably would have called the cops and pressed charges. And so it just, I don't know. So it just made me just question a lot of things. Because I've seen how women, a lot of women and some men, but mostly women, they feel like Will Smith was justified in attacking and assaulting Chris Rock because he was defending his family. But can we just talk about how it was a joke? Chris Rock said words. And, they may have not liked the words that he said, but they were words. Chris Rock did not hit Jada. He did not hit Will. He made a joke that was funny. And it was funny because if you look at the video, Will Smith laughed. He laughed. His entire body shook. He thought it was that funny. But you know what happened? Jada probably looked over at his ass and was like, so you just gonna let him talk about me like that? And then the next thing you know, here go Will walking up to the stage to slap this man, even though you were just laughing at the joke. And this is why I say Will Smith is a simp. And it's sad to see. It's very sad to see because You know, I grew up watching him. I always just respected him as a man, as a human being. He was a great actor. You know, he brought joy to people's lives when you watch the things that he did. And to see, it's just really sad to see how this woman has affected him in such a negative way that she can cheat on him, even though, you know, she says that they were separated, but technically you were still married to Will. You were still in a legal marriage, you know, and you stepped out and you had a whole other relationship with August Alsina. You know, it's not like, you know, she had like some drunken one night stand with some random person. You went and had a whole relationship with this man while you were still married to Will Smith. And to call it an entanglement instead of saying, I cheated on you, I had an affair, just tries to belittle the entire situation. You betrayed your husband and you're acting like it's not that big of a deal. What the fuck is an entanglement? She used that word to diminish how horrible the situation was, instead of just taking accountability. You know, oh, it's not a big deal, we were separated. But let Will have gone and done the same thing, and it wouldn't have been such a small thing. But yes, it's sad to say, but in my opinion, Will Smith is a simp. Where was all of this energy when she told you that she cheated on you with August? You weren't going around threatening him, going around and insulting him, assaulting him. You had nothing to say about that. You know, you said that you were proud that she even spoke up on it. The fuck? What? But this comedian at the Oscars, who you know is a comedian and who you know who makes jokes, says something that was funny about your wife, and you walk on stage and slap him. And then you walk back to your seat and continue to cuss him out in front of the audience on live TV. Not once did Jada stop him. Not once did she reach over and say, hey, that's enough. Not once did she try and stop him from walking on the stage. She has this man whipped. And ultimately all it did was make him look stupid. All it did was make him look like a simp, a fool. You're over here defending this woman who has publicly put all of y'all business out for views for her little talk show, not caring about your feelings. She didn't have to go on her show, the Red Table Talk, and talk about her affair. She could have kept that between both of y'all, but no. She did that to bring views to her show, to benefit her. She don't care about him. If Chris Rock had made a joke about him, she'd have been sitting there cracking the fuck up. And he would have sat there and took it. And, you know, I've seen posts about, you know, is she deserving of being defended? You know, after you cheat, is your spouse still responsible for defending you in situations? And then it's like, it's alopecia. A lot of people have alopecia. They're acting like she has some terminal illness, like she's dying from cancer or something, and that's why she has no hair and that's why she shaved her head. A lot of people, as you get older, You lose your hair, men and women. It happens more often to men, but women lose their hair when they get older too. They're just blowing this whole disease, her sickness, her illness. It's alopecia. Some people are born without hair at all, okay? And a lot of us didn't even know that she had alopecia because her hair's always been short. So we figured, hey, she's shaving her head. She's being empowered as a woman. Isn't that what women do? They shave their head to show their empowerment. So we were proud of her. We didn't see it as a sickness or a bad thing. But why is it okay for people to make fun of men when they're balding, but it's not okay to make fun of women that are balding or that shave their heads? It may be a double standard, but I mean, they blew everything way out of proportion. This was a bad look on his part. You're an adult, okay? Words hurt. But you physically assaulted that man. If Chris Rock wanted to, he could press charges. People are so worried about Kanye West and the Grammys. Meanwhile, Will Smith over here slapping the shit out of people. And then turned around and still won a fucking Oscar and gave a pathetic ass speech about it. And y'all stood up there and clapped for him. So now my thing is it okay because it was a black man that he slapped? Or is it okay because it's Will Smith? Because if Kanye had did some shit like that, y'all would have escorted him off the property. So I just feel like this looks really bad on Will's part. They need therapy. He needs therapy. She has broken that man. She has broken him. Will Smith is a simp. It's sad to see. And I know Chris Rock said that he won't press charges, but he's lucky because I feel like if it was somebody that was not from the black community, Will Smith would be in jail right now. If someone has cheated, do you feel that they are still deserving of being defended from attacks, verbal attacks from outside of the marriage, or is that gone? Do you like this voiceover? Do you agree with the fact that I think that Will Smith is a simp? Do you disagree? Let me know your thoughts. Maybe I'll do another voiceover. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.